welcome to another edition of Wrestle Talk, your number one stop for everything wrestling. I, of course, am Wrestle Geek, and uh, tonight's topics are my reactions to MITB, and then uh, the events that I have coming up, or guests. Hopefully, I can get a hold of them, and I'm going to end the stream with a message to B Dog, Wolf, and Deamon. So please stay tuned for that. Um, Starting off with MITB, I thought MITB was the worst pay per view that SmackDown could do. I mean, last year's was awesome. Last MITB was awesome. This one, not so much. The best matches, in my opinion, were the pre-show match? Raleigh, the Hype Bros versus um, the Colognes. The the women's championship match and the Money in the Bank ladder match. Those are the only three. Now my predictions were. By the way, I got 3 predictions right. My predictions were for the pre-show match, Hype Bros. My second prediction for the first match of MITB was Becky Lynch. Sorry, I got the third prediction was. I'm trying to remember the matches in order. Tag team match. Usos versus if I can remember the New Day. Sorry. Usos versus New Day. I wanted New Day to win, but I didn't. I wanted New Day to be champions. I didn't think. I didn't. I wanted New Day to be the new tag team champions. And then we had the WWE title match, which was the most god awful thing I could think of because of the way it ended. Then we had relying. Then we had Mike, whatever, I don't know their names. We had a couple from TNA come out. I don't remember their names, but that was a pretty awesome. That was a pretty awesome sight. And then we had the MITB ladder match, which I think should have ended better. But anyway, overall, I would give MITB a 5 out of 10. And that's anyway. And that's because of the endings of the matches. James Ellsworth climbing the ladder to retrieve the briefcase for Carmella. I thought that was Carmella's job to do that, not James Ellsworth. tag team match was good, but here again you have the purpose. You totally defeat the purpose of a title match if you're counted out. Number one, that's a very cowardly move. You're thinking, oh, I have a way to keep it. I have the way to keep the title. I'm just going to get counted out. Why can't wrestlers face their opponents like men? I don't get that. The third match was awesome. The third match was amazing. Naomi versus Lana. I thought that was an awesome match. Then we had the introduction to the legends, which I thought was awesome to see people that I've never seen wrestle before. And the WWE match was the worst. I thought the ending was the most disgusting display I have ever thought to see. The commentators were like, "Is there still a title match going on?" That match kind of confused a lot of people. Um, and then you had the MITB ladder match. This one ended, or started, I should say, crappy. This one started crappy because there was you had Dolph Ziggler come out, you had AJ come out, and then you tried to have Shinsuke Nakamura came out, and then you had to try, and then we had Shinsuke Nakamura. And then in the middle of his entrance, Baron Corbin comes up from behind and attacks him. Now that is not. That is most people see that as self-defense. That is not. That is a full-blown assault, and that isn't strategy either. That is an assault. Um. So for those, yeah, Jinder Mahal better look out. Because Baron Corbin's coming for that title. Anyway, there's a lot of news in BYW these days. One of them is actually BYW Mania, July 31st. The others are that Yeah, Best of the Yard in August. You have the Battle of Finland. That's coming up. That's going to be a good match. For that, you have MFP versus Tony Cole, Creature versus Scream, and DeLion versus Zero Feltzer. Now, those are going to be lit matches, especially Creature versus Scream. Scream, Scream is one of those people that can't really talk or type. Um, but yeah, Tramp Mania 6 has been filmed, and I'm still waiting for it to get uploaded. But it has been filmed. There's a lot of things going on in FCW right now. The roster is scattered all over the place. So that's what makes them hard to. Film. Uh, and they have jobs. Some of them have jobs in school, and it's hard for them to get together. Um, Best in the Yard, I think, is going to be interesting because one of the matches is Cameron Jackson versus Cage. And one of the other matches is Yankee, the Game Changer, versus the Sinner, Zach Daniels. Now this one's interesting. And then you have a championship versus championship match. I don't know the names off the top of my head. And those are just three of the matches that I can think of. There's going to be more to come, I'll bet you. BYW Mania is another event that's coming up. Now, the matches are in the works on this one. Hopefully, they will be revealed to you soon. Backyard BYW Mania is on July 31st, and I think and I think BITY is in August, I think, like it was last year. But anyway, JLB had their first pay-per-view. JLB Mania, go check it out. And tell me your reaction to the matches below in the comment section. Who do you think should have won each match? The EBW tournament is still going on. They had the quarterfinals to this week or last week. I'm not sure. The matches were Venom versus Skull and Gavin Styles versus B-Dog, and I'll get to those. The first match was excellent. I give Skull first for full credit. He actually gave it his all, but I think Venom was just a bit too much. Now, the second match, I have a little something to say. I have quite a problem with the second match. Tying your opponent or handcuffing your opponent to the ring post may be strategy, but it's also cowardice. Because I believe that ladder matches should be equal. And when you try to eliminate your opponent that way, what do you think you get? It becomes too easy. You want a challenge. Is basically what I was trying to get at. If you make the matches too easy, they become boring and nobody wants to watch them. If you make them more challenging, then more people will want to watch, and that's what I was getting at. So, and there are some, and Gavin Styles, I hope you're recovering very well, and I hope you're okay. But anyway, the TWF got a new general manager. More about him later. And I have the match card, and the match card for Riot Rumble is also posted, so check that out. My upcoming guests I hope to have on this channel are Javen Myra from MW Nation. I had Caution and Ace Diamond. Well, not an interview, but my TWF guests are Caution, Ace Diamond, Creature, and Freak Show. My BTW ones are Leon J, BES, and RJS, and RTG. Oh, Big Jaw, BES. I may add RJS in there. My I don't have these yet, but my upcoming guests for EBW are RJ, Skull, and Venom, if I can get those guys. But possibly RJ though. But yeah, I have an actual stacked guest list. and I'm still working on that. So stay tuned for those. Oh yeah, I forgot. HJK from JPW. Shadowgrim, Alan Styles, and Joseph Anthony. And the last survivor, Joseph Anthony, for BWE. BEW, sorry. For BWE, which is the company that I'm good friends with, which is another great company, I was thinking about Sin, Psycho, Sin, Psycho, Tony Blaze, Danny Cool, Brandon Connor, and that's basically it. JYPW. I'm thinking about having Tyler, Quinn Savage, and Brian Bradley. So stay tuned for all the guests that I have managed. Thank you for subscribing if you haven't yet. Thank you for subscribing, and if you haven't yet, please do. And please follow Gavin Styles on Twitter. If I can remember his username, at Gavin __ Orlandi. By the way, shout out to Gavin. Shout out to Gavin, RJ, and Alexander Roche. Oh, I forgot to mention some. UCW. Havoc, Deamon, Youngblood, and Warrior. 4 of those. But anyway, now it's time. And now the time you've all been waiting for. My messages to Deamon, Wolf, and B-Dog. When I was in the stream, when I announced, when the GM was announced, Deamon texted. By the way, Brian Jefferson is the GM. That's me. I'm the GM of TWF. When I was given the position of GM, there was a Deamon said that he didn't like the idea. Well, Deamon, I hope you're watching this stream because I have to tell you one thing. You're just gonna have to get over yourself, bud. It was Caution's idea, not yours. I'm a pretty fair GM. Once you get to know me a little bit, I'm sure you'll understand that. Oh dear God, Wolf. Wolf, wolf, wolf. That sounds like a dog, doesn't it? Wolf, wolf, wolf. Oh, that's Wolf. Never mind. Oh, Wolf, wolf, wolf. Trying to go over Rob Snake's head and trying to have me fired as manager, huh? Newsflash, Rob Snake decided that I was going to be the GM, not you. There's nothing you can do about it, bud. There really isn't. I could, you know, like I said before, I'm a pretty fair GM, but I don't take crap. And I will not take crap from you. I will not take any crap from you. Now let's put it this way. If you show up and wrestle to your best ability, yes, I give title shots for that. However, if you're cowardice and you don't show up and you don't wrestle to your full ability, then no, I will not give title shots for that behavior, because I believe I will give that title shot to somebody else who is willing to show up and wrestle their match and giving it 100%. Oh, B-Dog. You know what? I just don't understand you. I don't understand you at all, because you say you're the best of the backyard. But what happened at Capital Carnage proves you have no balls. Where did you leave them? In your mama's purse? Or maybe you know I'll bet that's where you left them, because attacking RJ was a actual cowardice act. And you had your fuck buddy Team Money help you, which I don't know why he's got your dick in his mouth, but he needs to take it out and move on to other things. Now, your explanation made no sense. B-Dog, you said that RJ wasn't dominant enough, that he was weak. Well, last time I checked, a weak person let somebody do their dirty work for them. That's a weak person. RJ is not weak. RJ is a better man than you. So's Gavin Styles, but I'll bet you that Gavin Styles could kick your ass in a regular match. I'll bet you that RJ could kick your ass in a regular match. Shoot, if I didn't have a heart condition, I could probably kick your ass too in a regular match. But anyway, B-Dog, why? Just tell me why. Honestly, tell me why you attacked and injured RJ. And don't give me this bullshit. Oh, he was weak. He wasn't dominant enough. Okay. Maybe RJ had better plans, I think it was great that RJ moved on by himself. That's awesome. That's what makes him a man. You are a boy, E-Dog. You are a boy. And last time I checked, wrestling is for men, not boys. So let that sink into your thick skull, B-Dog. And also, let my insults sink in, and I will hopefully see you soon, and hopefully I'll get your piece of shit ass on my stream sometime. But anyway, my computer is dying, so I'm going to have to end it off here. Join me Sunday for another edition of Wrestle Talk, and I will see you guys then.